Hey everyone, Zento back again, and this is gonna be a painful to watch chapter, I'll say. I'm gonna get straight to the point about why I took so long, and it's because school has been kind of a little busy for me, and also because I didn't feel like recording at the moment, and plus stuff was happening, so I just didn't have that on my mind. But now that we're here, we can hopefully continue back to our program of the game Celeste. Now, this episode is going to cover chapter 4, and I remember at the moment I was stressing out about the fact that I am going to have to deal with a certain mechanic that the game themselves have added because I really hate it. But we're going to go to our save file, and get over the Golden Ridge. Climbing tip low on energy in a pinch to jump away from walls doesn't consume stamina. Either I'm assuming they're trying to tell us a little about neutral jump or just jumping away in general, but in the beginning you can see I'm having a little fun with the little bubbles and the clouds, dashing around and stuff. And I'm gonna be honest, these are actually like one of my most favorite things about this chapter, which lessened like the little anger I had in me when it happened. But right now I'm trying to check for any strawberries. That I said that completely wrong. Oh my god. But yeah, any strawberries, trying to chase after this bird. Will be important later on. And here we hit a certain piece of dialogue in the game. For that, we're gonna collect little book of strawberry right there. That's been hiding. And I thought it was a little secret right there, but I was incorrect. Yep. I was even a little upset at the moment, but I wasn't too upset because I do know where the secret's at. Oh great, you again. Well, I didn't expect to see you up here. I'm glad you're still in one piece. I see you made it to the hotel. Did you meet Mr. Oshiro? Oh, I met him alright. He chased me out of there after I cleaned up a bunch of junk for him. That sounds like a fun morning. Oshiro's a lost soul, dear. That place is much more than just a hotel to him. That make him your project. You know what I think? I think this mountain drove both of you crazy. Sorry, I had a little cough right there. You're not the first person to say that. Maybe you're right. How would I know if I were crazy? The way I see it, the mountain can't bring out anything that isn't already in you. But you gotta be a few crows short of a murder to live up here in the first place, right? What are you even talking about? Oh, I'm just rambling like the old bat I am. Are you ready to give up on a little shortcut back to your car? Which I'm very surprised she know that. Back off, lady. I'm heading for the summit. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between stubbornness and determination, is it? That's a fact. You remind me of myself when I was young. Good luck and mind the wind. This is where everything goes to chaos. After we get to this dialogue. You don't get many visitors up here, do you? No, I can't say I do. I don't mind the solitude, though. Sometimes I think I should live in solitude, too. I really tried to get through to Mr. Oshiro. I wanted to help him. Oshiro needs to move on from the hotel. But it's not going to happen on your schedule. It doesn't help that you got something to prove. Don't you get lonely at that little cabin? I have friends, dear. I may be crazy, but I'm not a hermit. I still don't know what it is. Sorry, I didn't mean to assume. When I was younger, I couldn't imagine staying in one place for this long. Then I found this mountain. I knew right away that it would be my home. What's so special about it? The mountain shows you who you really are. I don't know about that. Are you ready for it or not? It keeps me honest. this is where pain starts. I swear. After we hit past this flag, you will see what I mean by pain. I thought it was a secret here. It wasn't. Anyways, pain. Pain, pain, pain. This freaking wind section right here. I kid you not, this is one of the most painful things I have ever experienced in Celeste. I don't like it. And you'll see why later on. Anyways, we continue our collection of strawberries and traversing through breakable little blocks. You jump over these clouds, and fun fact, that cloud breaks when you jump on it. The pink cloud specifically. So that's like a one-time jump before you have to regenerate it. You get another strawberry. And then we'll continue on to more pain. And this is only just an interlude of it. So you gotta manage to jump on these blocks in sync while the wind is pushing you back constantly. Thankfully, I knew my own techniques and others that have done it, which was a rave dash and etc. Yada yada. And I kid you not, yeah, that's where the trouble also started. Because I started to get confused on if I was going to be able to make it without the dash or the stamina or not. As you can see again, I got lucky, but I also got serious. There are some sections where it doesn't have the wind, which I'm glad it doesn't. But overall, the wind, it's just a wish of wind fact that gets me a lot. But anyways, we work our way to open this door, which I don't know why it took me this long. It was simply easy. And there was a obviously hidden strawberry right there, so we're gonna get that. And here's another part of the interlude to pain. It's the constant pushback that gets me. I also remember that there was a strawberry right there, so if you caught that, points to you. And this is one of them little, you can't touch the... I forgot that was there. This wind literally makes like this entire level like a bit harder for me. It's constantly pushing you back, and I don't know why, but like whenever, oh there we go. Whenever a mechanic like that where it constantly pushes you back forward, or like something's just making you move in a certain direction in a certain time, how do I say it? I be thinking I'm moving at that speed, but because of this little extra speed or direction speed I'm getting, I have to let the theme play out. But back to what I was saying. Because of the direction of the speed I'm going, or whatever, I don't know. I just hate it. But yeah, it just really messes me up because I'm thinking, okay, this is my speed, but the wind is there and it's pushing me the other way, so it slows me down. So I'll be fooling myself somehow that I'm on one speed when it's the other speed. And it really triggers me a bit because I'm like really confused at my own self at the game at the same time. I'm not good at explaining things. I'm trying here. All I'm saying is that this wind is really tripping me out, and me just having to constantly literally push through it. It's like it just ticks me off. Okay, I just hate the wind mechanic. That's all I'm trying to say. You can say all the Yappeton and stuff, but hey, I hate this little mechanic right here. Sorry, but we'll continue on to more pain. Yep, that's also one of the reasons why I hate this wind mechanic. Because whenever I try to do some kind of dash mechanic, I struggle to accurately get it, or at least close to perfection to get it. Because I be thinking I'm hitting it, but because of like, how do I say it? I guess because of like the force of it and like how slow it's making me react to it, and like when's the perfect timing of my dashing as well. It really kind of messes me up a bit. That sounds like a whole lot of nonsense. I'm just gonna ignore that. But all I'm basically saying is I really struggle with this one mechanic. This is also another little puzzle room where you can either choose to just get the strawberries, which I think I got all of them at this part, or you can just straight up continue, which I chose to get the strawberries because I like to have a little collection. So anyways, we get that little strawberry, which was not, it shouldn't be really hard. And I'm gonna also leave y'all another little fun fact. These little blocks right here, the one that I just touched with the arrows and stuff, if you still don't know, them buttons right there, them can actually help you, how do I say, direct where that block is moved. For example, because I move left while holding it, it moves left with me. However, this one right here, it doesn't have that button, so yeah, I can't. I gotta move with it, no matter what. If I move right, it'll still move the same direction. If I move up, it'll still move the same direction as it was before. It'll always move one direction, unless it has that little button segment on it. I don't know why this part took me so long, too, but, you know, we're all not perfect. We all still mess up. And then I do a little deuce jump to save my strawberry. This part we'll get to soon. But for now, we're just gonna continue. So again, them blocks right there, it allows you to, I don't know how I died there to be honest. Them blocks right here, where it has that little button on it, you can direct where you want it to go. I don't know about up though, I think if you go up, it'll move in a diagonal position. It's like, you can't directly go up unless it's like for real going straight up or down. But hey, it beats me. I do like the audio it gives though. I don't know why. Like whenever you hit them things, it gives off a little audio. I don't know what it reminds me of, but I just like it. Anyways, we get that strawberry that we didn't get in this room before because it was connected by another room. And that fun fact, those doors also close because you already get them strawberries. But I think I really did miss a strawberry here on my first run. So that's why I'm doing this block right now to see if there's another strawberry here. And if I see what happens, okay, no, I didn't miss it. Oh no, I did miss it because I didn't go to the one above. No, not this one, but you'll see what I mean. And this is a special little room where we'll get to it soon. But first, we're gonna get this little strawberry, and it's kind of complicated because you gotta really time when you jump off that to be able to move that, go back on it, dash up, and then do the same time again. And I think you gotta dash to get over that little hurdle right there. But you'll see what I mean in a second. Sometimes, if you're fast enough, but like also slow enough, the blocks can do that, where it'll like shift down a bit. And I don't know how to explain that. I do a little example right here, because it's like a little shadow right there describing what you should do as Madeline. And when you crouch, it does that. And it literally sends you to the background, which I'm gonna be honest, I actually found that really cool, that you can really just go to the background. And that's where we get our crystal heart too. Eye of the Storm. And it takes us back to the foreground. Now, that little part right there where you were able to go to the background, there's a mod that I kind of want to stream called Strawberry Jam. And there I want to say in like the end segment of the mod, I'll say. Yeah, that's when I realized I missed it. Anyways, in the end segment, I'll say, which is called Grandfather, which is like very skilled players section. There's a little switch that if you flick it as Madeline, you will be able to literally switch from the background to the foreground and the foreground to the background, which is actually really cool. I took a pause over here because I was like thinking, should I reset it or should I keep going? And you can see what was my decision. As you continue our a little ascension to the mountain, we get to another little kind of, how do I say it? I guess puzzle or skill room. I don't know. Where there is another strawberry and it requires a bit of speed and knowledge, which I clearly did not have at the moment. But all in all, it was like another easy strawberry since I've already played the game. So I'll just let you sit here and watch me try to get it and continue on. This is where real pain begins. And this is where I also left because I realized I had missed the strawberry. Thankfully, because I caught the next chapter, I was able to like do this, basically. Basically go back to this part. Because I had missed the strawberry by doing this. Well, by not doing this, sorry. Yep, right here. I be having fun with these blocks, I don't know why. And I don't know how I died there too. I be having fun with them. But there goes my little missing strawberry. Now we can properly continue our little mission. Hopefully I did not miss another strawberry in the future, but we will see. It's just smooth sailing from here. Now, back to pain, where I was literally spamming everlasting amount of wave dashes and supers, hypers, bunny hops I could ever do. Because this is where the real pain starts to begin. The pushback, the little dash not making it, the little directional dash is not giving me enough distance. This is where I really had a little ultimatum with this level right here. Especially on my first time playing it. Because, oh my god, when I was playing it on Xbox, yes, my hands were hurting. And no, it wasn't like a little, oh, it was a little score from just playing the game too long. No, this level alone, this chapter alone, made my thumbs hurt like there was no tomorrow. It was like if I was playing some kind of freaking, how do I say it? It's like when you're trying hard at a 1v1 game with somebody, and you just move with a joystick around trying to evade them as much as possible, trying to make sure you're not missing anything, just making them sharp turns and angles and everything. And on Xbox, you have to be very precise with your dashes. Otherwise, if you are even a little angle off, that is gonna bite you back in the teeth one day. And that day is today. But thankfully I am on PC, so my dashes and my angles are very strictly direct. As in, up is up, down is down, up left is, up left. As you can see, I did a reverse tech dash in the beginning because I was like very impatient with this level. And that's also another problem where I think I made it, but because the wind pushed me back a little bit, I did not make it. And that is another reason why I hate the wind. Because then there'll be moments where the foot is a little far enough to where I hit it. And another one is if you didn't see it clear enough, you can go back in the video. I grazed the wall with the spikes, and because my hitbox did not hit the spikes hitbox, I managed to live. But oh my god, the anxiety it gives me is lethal. And as you can see, that wind also messed me up, reverse that. And when I be thinking I make it with the help of the wind, but the wind don't be helping me at all. The wind just hates me in this one for real. However, when I finish this game, I've learned something important about this wind. I'm not gonna say what, because then that will not be fun. But just think about what the wind is doing to me in its entire chapter, and you'll see why. But as of now, let's just enjoy the gameplay of me suffering through this little struggle and pushback of the wind. Yeah, I'm gonna set up with continue on. I hate that I messed that up too. I was so mad. Thankfully, it is calmer now. And we can just go straight up. This little puzzle right here. Oh boy. There's gonna be more of this one. Let's just say that future one. I think it's probably most likely on a B side. Oh, this one. Back to what I was saying. That little puzzle right there, that's a little foreshadowing for another puzzle, which I will hate because, ooh, that one was super difficult for me to solve while gonna start it. No, wait, oh, I'll be on this. I'm also gonna be honest, as this is going out and I'm playing a pre-recorded video and voicing over, I would like to say I got very sick over like the past few weeks. I'm still a little ill, but not as bad to where I'm finally being able to clear it up. I have been getting back-to-back sicknesses like crazy. And when I mean back-to-back sicknesses, I mean like allergies and an asthma attack and then freaking my sinus acting up. And it turns out I had woken up with a fever, pain in my head, headache, and then a body ache, and then fatigue, and then what was the next one? I was super clogged up in the nose, and then the next day I had woken up with a horribly sore throat. I think I had a strep throat, and my little attendance counselor or whoever, and my mom was like, yeah, that's probably strep throat too. And my TMI right here at this point, so you might want to skip a little 10 to 5 seconds. My uvula was freaking enlarged, so every time I swallowed, yeah, it is so weird. And then turns out I had a freaking sinus infection. So that was fun to know, but I thought it was just a regular like little what was it? A little allergy reaction, because I'm thinking like, oh, my allergy is going crazy and my sinus is going crazy because the seasons are changing. And I'm thinking, oh, it's just some little, oh, just a little, you know, reaction I'm having because the seasons are changing. But turns out, when I cleaned my nose out, it was left. Wait, let me TMI again. TMI. 5 seconds, 10 seconds. And constant warning, well, a little warning for the brain that there was going to be a little bit of blood in his sentence, but give 5 seconds and you'll be safe. There was blood and mucus in my tissue, and I'm like, what the heck? And I come to tell Mom, she was like, yeah, that's a sinus infection. I'm like, sinus infection? I kid you not, I literally thought I just had like some kind of light illness. That's until I hit the back-to-back sicknesses moment. And I realized this was nothing to play with. Surprisingly though, I did take the right medicine and stuff. Because I'm thinking, oh, it was just one thing, but turns out it wasn't. But because the medicine was like basically made for this area, it helped me like fight back with it. And because of this, where something like this is usually known for needing to be, you know, killed with antibiotics, I actually managed to be alright without antibiotics, which is actually very amazing to me. Which means I was like really on it. And then mucus I got in my lungs, and I'm like, I was just catching random sicknesses out of nowhere. Just random effects out of nowhere. And like I was super tired too after that. Like it just really, that experience just really drained my energy. And then I'm coming to the next day, still mucus in my lungs and stuff. Still had a bad cough, like a raspy one, I think. All I know is that it definitely sounded like you had something in your lungs. I didn't knew it was not asthma, because I now know the difference of like, if there was something else in my lungs or if it's asthma. And thankfully, that realization, that little perfection of me, or at least close to perfection, of me knowing what's the difference between the two, helped me more pinpoint of what I'm dealing with, thankfully. And now, at the moment, I am not fully healed, but I will say I am near healed, or at least almost healed. So, that I'm happy about. Oh yeah, by the way, this little wind effect right here, I hate it. The continuous and then stop and then continuous and then stop, I hate that. Because it be messing me up so bad with my timing. Oh, I think I missed the strawberry here when I was trying to get one, but then I got the other instead. And I could have just successfully like... Sorry, y'all. But I was basically kind of like doing extra right here. I don't know why. Thinking about the music, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm just now trying to figure out like what the emotion is trying to give off is. I don't know what it is, but something about it, I don't know. I can really describe it by just being very, how do I say it? I don't know. Dang, I do not remember the word. But it's like very vague. A lot like you're not trying to be vague. You're just trying to get somewhat to it. How do I say it? It feels okay. Ignoring this, but it feels a little like anxious. And then this one, I really don't know how to feel about it. Like, I don't know if it's supposed to feel pressure-like, a bit like tense, or a bit impactful. I don't know. I mean, I like the music. It's not my top one. I love it. Like music, but I like it nonetheless. It's just I don't really understand it. I'll probably go on YouTube later to like look up some kind of musician like or some kind of emotional musician analyzer, trying to figure out like what this little piece holds and emotion wise. But if I'm being very for real, I don't really know what to feel here. Like I'm just thinking, drama in the music, change the music. Oh, he's good though. I'm bumping to it. But yeah, that's all I'm really thinking about when it comes to what I'm thinking. And then here comes more pain with the wind. Yeah, I did actually miss the strawberry. This little one right here, by the way, this little strawberry, I don't like it. I really don't. Because apparently, I have to do like some very specific timing and dashing to be able to not lose all platforms to the point where I fall or not bump into some platforms to where it'll mess me up and thinking I made it, but I didn't. For example, see how the wind is constantly keep pushing me back, and every time I'm dashing diagonally, I cannot make it. That's what I keep talking about. The one thing I hate the wind. I don't know why I keep. Maybe that's why I keep dashing diagonally. Sorry. I dash diagonally because it helps me like better calculate my moves. Because if I were to dash straight and then hit something, I will literally hesitate and then I'll fall. But when I dash like in an up diagonal way, I'll be able to better calculate my moves. And because the wind, when it pushes me back, as you saw, I get more speed because of its force pushing me back. But it really messes me up and like timing my jump. Thankfully, I was lucky to get back on that jump. And right here, you will see me constantly crouching. Sorry, it's not going like that. But right there, if you saw me constantly like crouching, apparently you can stop yourself from being impacted by the wind if you rapidly crouch, like crouching and move in one direction. So it'll basically be like, how do I say it? When it comes at you, you stand to crouch in one direction, the wind is not as strong because you're not being pushed back while crouch. It's like a little anchor push, anchor push, anchor push, and you're able to actually fight it. It's like a little pushback for you. And then here comes more pain, where they introduce what is most likely snowballs. So the mountain, and the mountain, you have the snow. But oh my god, I hate these little snowball things. Because just like the situation with Mr. Shiro, they have like a little hitbox where if you even miss like one little pixel of it, you will die. And I be trying to figure out where's the safest spot to hit it. That way I can use to my advantage to just jump a little distance and to be able to regain a dash at the same time. And just like in Mr. Shiro, I can never find that spot. As simple as it may look, this is really complicated. Like, it's really complicated. Especially since I don't know if I'm fast enough to be able to avoid it or something like that. I get hit by it. And I be trying to do dashes too. But, you know, when I think I did it, I actually didn't do it and I get caught instead. I actually got real lucky when I got that stuff, I'm gonna be honest. And that right there is what also makes me hate the snowball part. It makes me stutter and hesitate. I love this level. I love Celeste. I love everything about Celeste. It's just a certain parts that make me go, ugh! Thankfully, these do not fall down, because if they fall down, I'm gonna be so bad. But they didn't, so it showed me a bit of mercy. Except for the fact that it kept the snowball part. And cut the fact that I said they didn't fall, they did actually fall, and I forgot about that. But, it was the last year, so I guess I wasn't really mad about it when I played it again. But this is where the wind, snowball, the constant pushing back, and just everything ensued. I'm very surprised I actually didn't struggle much on the previous level, but this is where my anxiety kept spiking up because oh my god, the pushback is leap on this player. Look, I kid you not, my thumbs after this were hurting. I mean, they were like hurting. Thankfully, I want to move with the wind more than I want to move against the wind. So like, it helps me finish level faster, but also like calculate my speed better because I'm actually more able to move faster, just like being constantly pushed back and moving slower. And I'm actually able to be able to process that kind of moving faster and moving slower. So I've been taking normal speed, the faster speed, I'm able to decipher that, or like understand it and move with it. But when it comes to normal speed and then slower speed, I struggle with it. There is one thing I do not like about the faster speed though, and that's like how perfect timing and dashing and angles and everything happens. For example, how I'm constantly messing up because of this one strawberry right here. The moment that wind starts and I fall out that bubble, I be trying to figure out how to not mess up while how to not hesitate at the same time. So yeah, this section is gonna be me trying to do strawberry. When I start doing that, let me get back to the swallow for a moment part. That's how you know I'm really like scared. And we actually made it to the end. I was really excited when I finished this level because oh my god, I hate the pushback part and all the wind and stuff, and the snowballs and how everything is falling. Oh my god, it was mad. I was mad. Madeline, wait up. This is why you look at multiple directions before you cross. Nailed it. Yo, you definitely nailed it right there. Theo, are you alright? Ooh, yeah. Just give me a second. A gondola. I've always wanted to ride one of these. Looks pretty old, but maybe it still works. I don't see any other way to cross this chasm. Let's do it. This lever looks important. Yeah, it looks very important. The levers, easy every time. I was probably a gondola operator in the past life. Do you think this thing is safe? I'm sure it's fine. I hope I didn't botch the name. I just shake out with Oshiro. You're right. I shouldn't have tried to help him. I had to say I told you so, but yeah, I still listen to you. You didn't get hurt, that's what matters. The air is so thin up here. I can barely breathe. Okay, if we don't get a selfie in this thing, we're gonna regret it. I can't seem to see any ground through the mist. I hate heights. How high up will we reach? That's panicking? No problem. Thank you. Ah, thanks a lot, Battle Line. What was that? Oh, looks like we stalled out. Really bad. Maybe if I... Theo, I don't know why did you do that. You know if things don't work, it don't work. But that's not good. And this part... No, this really isn't good. Am I like, cool? Yeah, I'm good. No, I'm not cool. I can't breathe. Why would you think it's a good idea to write this stupid thing? Come on, don't stop. The grandpa taught me a trick with it. Close your eyes. It's so swimming. It's like a Tony swimming. See it? It's breathing 2 steps as it's floating. It's slow and steady. I love this part right here. That's one of the things I love about chapter 4. This little visual moment of anxiety where Madeline is like panicking, her anxiety is through the roof, and she is just stressing out right now. And how everything just seems quieter when your anxiety is spiked up. It's just making you stress out and stuff. I love that little depiction right there. That is one of the things I absolutely adore in games, especially games like Celeste. It's stuff like this that makes me really want to continue the game and wish for the best of it. See? Easy every time. And how Madeline is still recouping. I just love this game and how it really depicts emotions, how it does its storytelling and stuff. Feeling any better? I think so. Thanks for helping me calm down. How did you know we started moving again? Oh, I totally thought we were done for. Oh my god. Look at Sophie though. Yeah. I would have passed out, I'm gonna be honest. Chapter complete. Sorry. But yeah. That's one thing I really love about chapter 4. That little depiction of an anxiety attack. And this little section right here is where I'm just getting strawberries, so I'll leave the timestamp here where you can skip to the next strawberry if you want to see this like and or since we're here now, a little timestamp at the end of the video where you skip to the end of the video because well you don't want to know strawberry collection, you don't want to see stuff like my page. If you care about me, you're not evil. And you don't want to see people being it's just like you want to knock me in the game. And the fact that I'm doing this God-forsaken wind part again. God-forsaken flying strawberry. Wherever, forgetting the fact that if I dash, God-forsaken flying strawberry will disappear today. You have to reach this God-forsaken throne. If you're still here watching me, servers, don't forget that this God-forsaken strawberry in this God-forsaken room requires me to get a dash, and not to use the dash, this God-forsaken strawberry and collect it at the same time. wanted to show you again, but at this point, you might have realized where I missed out some strawberries. Yep, I struggled once more. I did not really have much to say other than this video, other than the fact that I was sick, school and stuff, and like how much I hated this chapter, and how much I wanted to rant about it. Anyways, we finally collect that Mr. Strawberry. And we finally leave this chapter. I want to thank y'all for watching. Sorry I have not been uploading recently. But hey, we ain't perfect. No, I've been struggling, so forgive me in my own. But anyways, like, share, and subscribe. Comment if you want to. Turn on post notifications for future videos. I will try to post more often. I'm trying, guys. I've been having thoughts to post more often. Until next time, I'll see you later in the B-sides of chapter 3 and 4. Take care, y'all.